Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Well, I know you did, obviously. I just need to take some photographs and then we're done. Make sure we get my crown in, please. Oh yeah. Cute. Oh my god, what is... Wait, what is that? What is that? How am I supposed to go out looking like this? Okay, well, I need something to post on my Instagram, so I'll just face tune it out. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm drooling all over myself. Ah. Hello friends, freaky friends. Today I decided to have a little bit of fun with this and create this Instagram queen becoming her true self when she's obsessed with likes and everything. I don't know. That's the kind of vibe I was going for though. If you want to see how I did this, using all just face paints, makeup, all that good stuff, then keep on watching. And you watching this, clearly you are quite freaky yourself if you're watching me like this. I'm holding an Instagram competition called Freak Week over on my Instagram. Duh. My followers are taking over my Instagram, doing some crazy creative tutorials. You're winning some goodies. Go check it out. I'm always looking for new artists to creep on and follow, so you know, go shout about yourself. Go tag me and go shout about yourself so I can go find you. For this look, I'm using the Morphe 35B palette, Cloud 10, have it in stock, which is insane. If you need a colourful ass palette with all the colours you're ever gonna need, this is it. Like, how can you open this up and not be inspired? Honestly, I'm using this shade first and then blending it with this lighter purpley pink. My base is already primed because we have our life together. I'm just stamping that purple onto that outer edge. Pressing it down first of all just to really kind of stamp on that pigment. We are doing a little half cut crease action, so really bringing that right up into that eyeball. And then whatever's left on the brush, I'm going to start using little circular motions just to kind of feather out the product and the shape that I want, because it's looking a little bit rounded at the moment. Now, taking that lighter shade on a different brush, I'm just going to blend over the edges of that purple. This is called reverse blending. So you go in with your darker shade and blend it out with your lighter shade afterwards. It just means that you get super insane pigmentation straight off the bat, as opposed to just really diluting down and building up all your transition colors and just ending up with no depth then whatsoever. Going back in with the purple. It really is just a big repetitive process. It's all about building up the color and then blending the edges and then building up the color and, you guessed it, blending out the edges. You want to make sure you're just blending the very edges of the eyeshadows though, because if you blend over that dark purple completely with the lighter pink, it's just gonna make it wishy-washy. Are we looking good? Are we looking blended? Look how pigmented she is and dark and everything, and we only use two colors. Now we're going to cut the crease. You can use your concealer, gel liner, liquid lipstick, whatever you want to do this. Going to set the inner portion of the eye with the white from the palette. I don't want to use too much of this because I find sometimes if it's too white it looks a bit like stark and just too much. I want to use it to kind of set it a little bit, I guess. Like, that's far too intense at the moment. God damn! Going back in with the purple and pink shades then and just kind of blend in the edges. I'm going to take a little bit of the neon pink from the palette and kind of pop it in the center here. Just to give a little bit more some, you know what I'm saying? Picking up what I'm putting down. These shadows blend so bloody good and no fallout. What goes up must come down, you already know. Those blended so bloody easy for me, I swear to God. I already had the 35B palette, but you know, very hard to hold on to things when you have a sister who likes to steal everything. As you can see, we have a little bit of colour going on over on this side. So what I actually did was take this LA Girl Perfect Precision eyeliner in the shade Tropical. It's this really nice teal shade. Teals and purples are like one of my favourite combos, so let's do this. Now the eyeliner is rough, like it's not a super creamy or smooth eyeliner, but because it's rough it might hurt your eyeball a little bit doing this, but we get over it, pain is beauty. But it means you don't have to set it. Like if this was a super creamy eyeliner, I'd have to go in with an eyeshadow that was similar in colour and kind of set it on top, but we don't need to do that today. The eyeliner is going to do all the work for us. Having that into my waterline as well. And then what I'm going to do is take this kind of bluey shade from the palette and just pop a teensy bit of that into the waterline. I like when the waterline looks a little bit reflective, you know, because we're extra like that. For my inner corner, I'm taking my Stila Magnificent Metal in Perlina. Need I say more? You guys know I'm obsessed with these. That just really adds so much more to your look. Like, look at that. Hello? Blinding. Benefit Bad Gal Bang Mascara. Get those lashes to look like they actually exist. Popping my Sosu Holly lashes on top just to give, well, you can see the difference that they make. Come on, I don't need to explain. This is how I kind of mesh the falsies to my natural lashes. If you're not blessed like me and you have little stubs and they just like to stick out, if you get the top of your mascara wand and just kind of run it through like that, and I'm using my finger up here to stop the lash from popping off, kind of marries the two of them together. Boom. Just applying a little bit of a brow bone highlight. I haven't been mad into a, you know, a really white recently. I kind of like one that's a little bit more buildable, shall we say. Okay, so I took the wig off because that's the biggest lie on Instagram. I don't know how anybody copes with that. My head feels free. And it's not even because I look like an egg still. Moving on. So this is the picture I'm taking reference from. It's LE 35, one of my favorites Instagram Halloween people to follow. Obviously we're not going to copy it exact. We're going to put our own twist on it. I don't know if I'm going to paint myself green, but we'll see. So I'm literally just using this pic as a reference and kind of just sketching out everywhere that I want to kind of be gashed open. Hers is like a zombie infected bite, but ours is an Instagram infected soul, I guess. That's just using MAC current lip liner. Any lip liner, kohl pencil, does not matter. This is just sketching it out. I feel like I'm drawing the world on my face. I don't know what I'm doing for the eye section just yet, so I'm just gonna color in everything else that I want to be infected using my water paints from Krylon. Mixing a light pink, a red, and a deep purple together. This literally can be so messy. It does not have to be perfect at all. So we have to go in later on anyways and clean everything up. The messier you are with it, honestly, the better. The more colors you can get in, the better. Even though we are infected right now and you know it's our bones coming through, I do kind of want her to be glam still. Then taking my little current lip liner again, we're just gonna start like drawing almost as if it was like, you know, ripped muscles. We're just trying to add as much textury looking things as possible. Obviously it's still gonna look cartoony, but I want it to look kind of like I know what I was doing. These are the areas I'm gonna have to focus on a lot more and better, so I'm gonna leave them till the end. Taking a black eyeshadow and just deepening in any areas. You can see I'm being super messy with this. No preciseness needed. How many times am I gonna say that throughout this tutorial? Then I'm taking just a white liquid lipstick, white cream paint, white gel liner, anything you damn want. Anything you damn please. And I'm just gonna start highlighting little areas of the muscle to kind of bring them forward. This is something you will have to do a few times over. I like to messily go back and forth with it and then actually rub it in with my finger. Let's just do this and, you know, see what happens. That worked out well. This is what I mean, guys. I literally just wing this shit. Like I guess what my tutorials kind of teach you is how to go about it and, you know, what mistakes not to make, because I make a lot while doing these videos. Gonna jump into some white face paint, whatever I have left of it, and start filling in the bones. What really makes the split stand out is the really black dark outline they have around it. So in addition to shading it in with black shadow, I'm going to go around it with a black felt tip liner. This is the Kat Von D tattoo liner, and just define everything and kind of add little cracks as we're going along. Now I'm going to jump into some shading the actual bones just to make us look a little bit more gaunt. Oh, this is making it really start to go together. Using the same water paints, I'm just going to start filling in some veins just to get this really kind of gruesome looking. Just taking a red liquid lipstick and kind of adding little red splotches throughout. I feel like it kind of just makes it look a bit more gory. Bouncing random patches of the red over the bones just to stop them from looking too cartoony. For teeth, I find that the best brush for this is actually a little lip brush. It's the perfect size of a tooth, or just a little bit smaller anyways. And what I do is I kind of sketch on the tooth roughly, use my finger to blend it out. Kind of gives a more faded UV Skeletor kind of look. But by putting my finger down on the product, that is fading it out into the pink, as you can see, which makes your life a hell of a lot easier. Then what I do is go back in with a little bit more of the white and just go over the center of the teeth to make them stand out a little bit more. Then what I do with whatever's left on the brush, I'm just gonna start making little lines all across where the teeth are here. Similar to what we were doing earlier on, kind of creating little highlights and muscle-like things. Going in with my tattoo liner then again, just to kind of outline the teeth area. Using the deeper browns just to shade in a little bit more and kind of make the skin look like it's actually being peeled back. So just using the same techniques around the eyes to create that kind of sunken in looking effect. Using a lot of the red to make it look really sore. I'm just going to take some of that face paint. We're going to splatter ourselves a little bit because I feel like splats are how you make anything look a little bit messier. The wetter the brush, the better. You see? Oh, I'm drooling all over myself. Just to put it in the contact now, this should be fucking great. Oh, I hate this part. Ah, you wee hooer. Ah. Have it. We have it. Oh, just about. Oh my god, my eyeball. Make sure my crown is sitting nice. I think my contact is about to pop out. Rude. That there is the finished look for you guys. This Insta Queen becoming her true self type situation. You know what? It is whatever you want it to be. A lot of fun doing this. It's been a while since I experimented with some body paint. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Really appreciate it. And if you recreate this look, please make sure to tag me in it, because I will be reposting you guys. I've got plenty more freaky tutorials over on my page. If you want to check that out, I'll leave them here and here. Look, you don't even have to do anything. And don't forget to subscribe. Here, I'll sort you out. Don't worry, make it so easy for you right here.